The king forbade his maidens all, that wore gold in their hair, to come and go by Carterhaugh, for the young Tam Lin was there. And those that go by Carterhaugh, from them he takes a fee, either rings or green mantles, or else virginity. But Janet has kilted her mantle, just a little above the knee, and she has gone to Carterhaugh, as fast as go could she. Well, she had not pulled a double rose, a rose but 3 and 4, when up and spoke the young Tam Lin, crying, "Lady, pull no more. How dare you pull those flowers? How dare you break those wands? How dare you come to Carterhaugh withouten my command? Carterhaugh, it is mine own, my father gave to me, and I shall come here as I please, withouten leave of thee." Now there were 24 ladies gay, a-sitting down at chess, when in and come the young Janet, as pale as any glass. Well, up and spoke her father dear, he spoke up meek and mild. "Oh, alas, Janet," he cried, "I fear you go with child." "And if I go with child," she sang, "it is myself to blame, for there's no lord in all your halls shall give my child his name." So Janet has kilted her mantle just a little above the knee, and she has gone to Carterhaugh for to pull the scathing tree. How dare you pull that flower from all the leaves so green, and all to kill the bonny babe that we got us between? You must tell to me, Tam Lin, you must tell to me, were you e'er a mortal knight or mortal hall did see? Once I was a mortal knight a-hunting here one day, though as I fell from off my horse the Faerie Queen stole me away. And pleasant is the fairy land, but we pay a tine to hell, and I'm so fair and full of flesh I feared it be myself. But tomorrow night is Halloween, and the fairy folk will ride, and those that would their true love win at Miles Cross they must bide. But how shall I know thee, Tam Lin, how shall I know thee, among so many fairy knights, oh how shall I know thee? First you let the black horse pass, then you let the brown, but up and run to the milk-white steed, and you pull the rider down. For I'll ride on the milk-white steed with a gold star in my crown, because I was an earthly knight, they give me that renown. First they'll turn me in your arms into a lion wild, but hold me close and fear me not, as would you hold your child. Next they'll change me in your arms into a poison adder. Hold me close and fear me not, I am your own child's father. Then they'll change me in your arms into some burning gleed. Throw me into well water and throw me in with speed. Oh, then I'll be your own true love turned to a naked knight, Wrap me up in your mantle and hide me close from sight. Oh, gloomy, gloomy was the night, and eerie was the way, as fair Janet in her green mantle to Miles Cross she did stray. Well, about the middle of the night she heard the bridles ring, and Janet was as feared of that as any earthly thing. First she let the black horse pass, then she let the brown, but up she ran to the milk-white steed, and she pulled the rider down. So well she did what he did say, she did her true love win. She wrapped him up in her mantle, as blithe as a bird in spring. She wrapped him up in her mantle, as blithe as a bird in spring. Well, up and spoke the Faerie Queen, and an angry queen was she, for Janet had the bonniest knight in all her company. Had I known of this Tam Lin before we came from home, I'd have plucked thine heart of flesh and put in a heart of stone. Had I known of this Tam Lin before we came from home, I'd have plucked thine heart of flesh and put in a heart of stone.